Scott, can you just give us your thoughts on the match to start with?
Well, I think if the other night against Sydney hopefully was our rock bottom, I think we were better tonight. I was pleased with the effort of the guys. I thought we left it all out there. We were shorthanded, gave it all we had, which was kind of the first step in getting back on the right track. Unfortunately, we made a lot of mistakes that I think we could have prevented, but I'll take the effort, and hopefully we can fix some of those things and get a couple more wins here in this last stretch.
Again, you're going to win the rebounds and the 18 offensive boards. I reckon you would have thought that would have gone in your favour on the scoreboard. Would that be the case? The effort that you talked about was there in those situations. It just didn't work out in other spots around the court.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give them credit too. They really ramped up their defense in the second half, bogged us down. I think we got caught staring and searching for Bryce a little too often instead of just attacking. But they forced us into that. And on the offensive end, they hit their open threes and we missed them. So you got to give them credit regardless of the rebounds. I think that rebounding stat's been kind of overrated all year. I think there's a couple big ones you got to get in the game. But at the end of the day, field goals are a lot more important than rebounds. And they beat us in the turnovers as well. Some of our turnovers led to some easy buckets for them. You got to keep United out of transition if you have a chance to beat them.
Really targeting on Bryce every time with multiple rotations defensively on him. Did you think that there were players could have found other ways to get themselves open to help him out there?
Well, I mean, I'll share some of the blame too, but I think I think our guys got to have a little bit more confidence in themselves to be killers in that moment as well. Whether it be shooting it if you're open, whether it be putting the ball on the floor and getting a paint threat to create something yourself or for somebody else. Obviously, Bryce is our biggest weapon, figuratively. And we call a lot of plays for him because he's the best at getting an advantage for the team. He makes good plays, but sometimes if they're putting one or two guys on him, that makes it easier for the other guys to score. But we can't be staring at him, holding the ball, picking up the ball. We got to keep it moving, keep attacking, and have more than one threat out there at the end of the game. I got to do a better job calling plays with some movement down the stretch. I thought we did pretty good throughout the first half, and got away from it a little bit at the end.
On that as well, from a player's perspective, I know it's supposed to see that obviously you need a bit more from other guys. How do you feel like sometimes blokes do stand around and a bit rely on Bryce and be Bryce?
I mean, yeah, for sure, but I feel like when you come up against a defensive team like United, there are, and Bryce does draw so much attention. As Scott said, the other guys have got to be involved and I guess not stand and watch. And yeah, I think that's what we sort of went to down the stretch, and we relied upon Bryce a little too much. But as Scott said, when he's got one or two guys guarding him, it makes it a little bit easier for everyone else. So, it could be a cut, it could be an offensive rebound. There's plenty of different ways. It's just a matter of staying on the front foot and staying aggressive.
It's so long and doesn't normally lose an ROC arena. To drop 3 in a row, can you put your finger on why that is? Is it the talent the opposition have got in those 3 games, or is there something you guys need to do differently?
I mean, I feel like it just comes there's a whole bunch of things the last 2 games, but I think tonight, we came out, we gave it all, we battled. I think I think we got a little, I guess we held them around our target. I think it just got a little stagnant in the fourth quarter, and I think that hurt us down the stretch. I think I'm not sure what we had in the fourth quarter, but yeah, when we stand and I guess wait for Bryce to make something happen, he's got 2, sometimes 3 guys draped on him. It's always going to make it hard. So it's on the rest of us to step up, stay aggressive, and be able to help him make plays down the stretch.
Thinks that other teams aren't fearing coming here as much anymore after these losses?
No, I think this is an extremely hard place to win, and it's not a freebie for us. We can't just step on the court and assume we're going to get a win. I think we gave it all tonight, as I said, and I think we left it all out there, but there's just a few things we need to be able to tidy up. But I guess the good thing is we get to play again Thursday. It's a short turnaround, and we get to learn from it and redeem ourselves.
I just got a quick one for Coach. Coach, how did you think the guys handled not having Mitch North there tonight, and how difficult is it to try and replace what he gives you when he's not there?
I mean, just being honest, it's been tough without him. He's had a rough go this season. I think he's missed close to half our games. Really bad luck. He obviously is the anchor of our defense. With his ball pressure and his talk and his toughness, and then offensively, he's another guy that can get into the paint and finish or get fouled, make plays for his teammates. So it's been tough without him, and that's not taken away from the guys who are out there. It's just one less guy that's normally in our rotation. I mean, if you consider Mitch and Mike Frazier being out, that's roughly 40 to 45 minutes out of a 200-minute game that we're used to having. So those are kind of our best on-ball backcourt defenders, and I give credit. Like I said, I give credit to our team for leaving it all on the court tonight, and a lot of guys playing more minutes than they're accustomed to. So we got to find a way to get it done. You can't control injuries, and we've won games without those guys. We just got to be a little bit crisper and more efficient.